Welcome you in the lecture series of random processes, detection and estimation. It is 45th lecture of this series. In the previous lecture we have discussed Wiener smoothing. In this lecture we will discuss Wiener filtering and Wiener predictor. The outline of this lecture are Wiener filtering and Wiener predictor. In the objective of this lecture you will able to explain the Wiener predictor, what is Wiener predictor and what is Wiener filtering. So let us start with the Wiener filtering. The problem is to estimate the signal theta is equal to xn based only on the present and past noise data. Xn is equal to x naught x1 to xn minus 1. As an increase, this allows us to view the estimation process as the application of the causal filter of the data, and we need to cast the LMMSE estimator and the expression in the form of filter. Assume that the signal is and noise process are uncorrelated, then Cxx it will be equal to RSS plus R omega omega, and C theta x it will be the expected value of Sn and X transpose. You know the causal system when it's depend on the present and past value, not the future value, and here C theta x is a 1:n plus 1 row vector, and it is expected value of Sn and transpose of S plus omega, and because x is S plus omega, so it will be expected value of Sn plus S transpose, and it will be the expected value of Sn and transpose of S naught S1 to Sn minus 1, and we can write it as RSSn into RSSn minus 1 up to RSS naught and transpose of this, and it is denoted as RSS reverse cap transpose. And so the LMMSE estimator given by S cap n, it will be RSS reverse cap transpose and inverse of the matrix RSS plus R omega omega into X, and it is A transpose into X, where A is transpose of A1 A2 to AN, and it will be equal to the inverse of the matrix RSS plus R omega omega into RSS reverse cap transpose, or here RSS transpose is the RSS naught RSS1 to RSSn. This is the filtering operation, and the response of the filter it will be H and K, it will be A and K n minus 1 where n minus k, where k is 0 1 2 n, and S cap n it will be summation k 0 to n ak xk, and it is equal to summation k 0 to n hn n minus k xk, and this will be equal to summation k 0 to n hnk xn minus k, where the vector h is the transpose of hn0 hn1 to hnn, and we have h is equal to a cap, that is h is a time reversed version of a. Since you know RSS plus R omega omega into A, it will be equal to RSS reverse cap transpose, so it will be equal to, you can write it as RSS plus R omega omega into H, and it will be the RSS reverse cap. So the Wiener-Hoff filtering equation, it will be the matrix of RXX0, RXX1, RXXn, RXX1, RXX0 in the second row up to RXXn minus 1, and RXXn, RXXn minus 1 up to RXX0, and this is HN0, HN1 to HNN, and it is equal to RSS0, RSS1 to RSSN, and here RXXk is equal to RSSk plus RSS R omega omega k, and the solution of this equation is known as Levinson recursion. and the causal Wiener filter optimum causal Z, it will be 1 by AZ PSSZ by AZ inverse. Let us take one example. In the previous example, you have seen that RSSK was 10 by 27 into 1 by 2 is to the power mod k, and R omega omega k is 2 by 3 delta k. Here now find the causal optimal Wiener filter to estimate the signal from its noisy observations. So as the signal and noise are uncorrelated, we have RXXK is equal to RSSK plus R omega omega k, and it will be equal to 10 by 27 into 2 to the power mod k plus 2 by 3 delta k, and taking the Z transform we will get Pxxz, it will be Pssz plus P omega omega z, and it will be, as you have seen in the previous example, it was 5 by 18 divided by 1 minus 2 by z into 1 minus 2 1 by 2 z inverse plus 2 by 3, and it will be equal to 1 minus 1 by 3 z into 1 minus 1 by 3 z inverse divided by 1 minus 1 by 2 z into 1 minus 1 by 2 z inverse. Now on factorizing Pxxz into causal and anti-causal parts, we will have Az, it is 1 minus 1 by 3 z inverse divided by 1 minus 1 by 2 z inverse into this part Az inverse, it will be 1 minus 1 by 3 z divided by 1 minus 1 by 2 z. So you can have Pssz by Az inverse, it will be 5 by 18 divided by 1 minus 1 by 2 z into 1 minus 1 by 2 z inverse into 1 minus 1 by 2 z divided by 1 minus 1 by 3 z, and we can write it as 5 by 18 1 minus 1 by 2 z inverse into 1 minus 1 by 3 z, and it will be equal to 1 by 6 z inverse divided by 1 minus 1 by 2 z inverse plus 1 by 3 divided by 1 minus 1 by 3 z, and you can see this part is the right-handed sequence and this part having the left-handed sequence. So the causal optimal filter for causal Wiener filter is PSSZ by A Z inverse, it will be 1 by 3 plus 1 by 6 z inverse plus 1 by 12 z is to the power minus 2 plus, and it will be equal to 1 by 3 divided by 1 minus 1 by 2 z inverse, and the Z transform of optimal causal Wiener filter, it will be HOPT for causal, it will be 1 by AZ PSSZ divided by AZ inverse. So from this formula we will have the Z transform of optimal causal Wiener filter is HOPT Z is equal to it will be 1 minus 1 by 2 z inverse divided by 1 minus 1 by 3 z inverse into 1 by 3 divided by 1 minus 1 by 2 z inverse, and it will be equal to 1 by 3 divided by 1 minus 1 by 3 z inverse, and taking the inverse Z transform you will get the impulse response. It will be 1 by 3 into 1 by 3 to the power n for all value of n greater than or equal to 0. Now we will discuss Wiener prediction. The problem is to estimate a future samples theta is equal to x n minus 1 plus l as l greater than or equal to 1. Based on the current and past data, x is equal to transpose of x naught x1 to xn minus 1. The resulting estimator is termed as L-step linear predictor. As we know, Cxx is equal to Rxx, and C theta x, it will be the expected value of R, expected value of x transpose, and it is the Rxx reverse cap transpose. And then the LMMSC estimator is x cap n minus 1 plus l. It will be the Rxx reverse cap transpose into Rxx inverse of Rxx into x, and it is equal to A transpose x, where A is a transpose of A1, A2 to An minus 1, and it is inverse of Rxx into Rxx reverse cap. We can interpret the process of forming the estimator as the filtering operation where Hnk is equal to Hk minus An minus k, and Hn minus k is equal to Ak. So x cap n minus 1 plus L, it will be summation k0 to n minus 1 Hn minus k xk, and it is equal to summation k0 to n minus 1 hk xn minus k. I can interchange these, and so where h is the transpose of h0 h1 to hn, and it will be equal to an minus 1 an minus 2 up to a0 transpose of this, and it will be the a bar. We can find the expression for h by Rxx A is equal to Rxx and Rxxh is equal to Rsxx, where Rxx is the transpose of Rxxl, Rxxl plus 1 up to Rxxl plus n minus 1 is the time reverse version of Rxx reverse cap. So here we get the Wiener-Hoff prediction equation, and it is Rxx naught up to Rxx minus 1 in the first row, and in the last row it is Rxx n minus 1 to Rxx n minus 2 and Rxx naught. So it is the n is to n matrix, and here R with the column matrix and multiplication with the column matrix h1 h2 to hn, it will be equal to Rxxl Rxxl plus 1 up to Rxxl plus n minus 1. The Levinson recursion is computationally effective procedure for solving this equation recursively. The special case for L is equal to 1, the one-step predictor, covers two important cases in the signal processing. The value Hn are termed as the linear prediction coefficient LPC, which are used in speech coding. For example, commonly a 10th order n is equal to 10 linear predictor used in speech coding, and is given as x cap n. It will be summation I1 to 10 ai x n minus I. The resulting Wiener-Hoff equation are identical to the John-Walker equations used to solve the autoregressive AR filter parameters and an AR-N process. Let us take one example. Consider a real wide-sense stationary random process X with autocorrelation sequence Rxxk is equal to 4.8 into 10 into 2 to the power minus mod k minus 2.3 into 3 to the power minus mod k. Find the coefficient of the second order optimal linear predictor filter. The first few coefficients of the autocorrelation sequence Rxxk are Rxx0 2.1, Rxx1 1.5, Rxx2 0.9 and Rxx3 0.5. The second order optimal linear predictor coefficients are obtained by solving Wiener-Hoff prediction equation for n is equal to 2. The Wiener-Hoff equation, it will be Rxx0, Rxx1, Rxx1, Rxx0 and into column matrix A1, A2, and it will be equal to minus Rxx1, Rxx2, or you can write the value of these, which is given 2.1, 1.5, 1.5 and 2.1, A1, A2 is equal to minus 1.5 and 0.9. By solving this matrix, you will have A1 is equal to minus 5 by 6 and A2 1 by 6. So the optimal predictor polynomial is given by Az is equal to 1 plus summation n1 to 2 an z is to the power minus n, or you can say az is equal to 1 minus 5 by 6 z is to the power minus 1 plus 1 by 6 z is to the power minus 2. The predictor cannot predict omega n since it is uncorrelated with the past data samples. The prediction error xn minus x cap n is equal to omega n, and the MMSE is just the noise power sigma omega square. To verify this, we have MMSE as mx cap is equal to rxx0 minus summation k1 to n hk rxxk is equal to rxx0 plus a1 rxx1. So we will have here sigma omega square minus divided by 1 minus a square 1 plus a1 into sigma omega square minus divided by 1 minus a square 1 into minus a1, and it will be equal to sigma omega square. Here, so far in this lecture, we have discussed Wiener filtering and Wiener predictor. This was 45th lecture of the lecture series of random processes, detection and estimation. In the next lecture, we will discuss Kalman filtering. Till then, thanks for listening this lecture. Thank you.